Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining me on this special edition of this Portmaster Roundup video series thing. This is a special Halloween episode, which I hadn't thought about doing at first, but we got halfway through the month of October, and a lot of the ports that were coming out this month were specifically for Halloween, and I'm like, if I wait until the end of the month to release the video, like I normally do, all of those specifically Halloween ports, will be past Halloween. What's the point? So I decided to record this bonus episode that's covering all of the Halloween-themed ports that came out this month, and also some ports from previous months and way into the past before I was even involved in Portmaster. This is by no means comprehensive, but it's just a good sampling of some good Halloween games that you can get on Portmaster. Here we go. Starting off strong, we have October Panic, an arcade-style platformer with 5 levels and no saving or loading. A small trick-or-treat bag packed to the brim with both treats and tricks. This game's available on Steam for $4. It's so obviously just quintessential Halloween. This is bread and butter Halloween. It's got a 100% rating on Steam. It's only got 18 user reviews though, and it was ported by Gainamoth. Up next we have Bomber Pibe, a game that we covered last month, I believe. It's a ready-to-run game that uses a very unique double jump mechanic. It's not outright a Halloween game, but you play a skeleton in a graveyard. You use a grave as your checkpoint, and it takes place at night. It's a Halloween game. In the same way that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. The Starlit Escape is a Game Boy-style Metroidvania about exploring a haunted space station and meeting ghosts along the way, made in the month of October for Halloween. So I don't know how long this game is, but based on the little bit that I played, it is a very, very solid game. A lot of love was put into this game. It's very well done. Not every game that I download each month to do these showcases, I'm going to wind up playing later. But this one is definitely a game that I'm going to try to play through. It pulled me in. This game was developed by Jack Fox on itch.io. Go support him if you can. The game was ported by Fraxinus88, and it's completely ready to run. Download this game. It's worth it. Skull Pong is another one of the Halloween games released this month. It's pretty simple. It's a reimagining of the classic Pong game, but with a Halloween theme. This game was created by D.Eros on itch.io. It was ported by Mad Schmupper, and this game is not ready to run. I was about to say ready to run. You need to download the files from itch.io, but it is free. Fair warning, this next game's a little bit darker than the previous ones. Madhouse is a horror action RPG where chibi characters slash and blast enemies in blood-soaked combat. Explore a dreary open world in the story campaign, or fight friends in the chaotic local 4-player versus mode. With retro pixel art and punk horror grit, it delivers macabre, thrilling action. Warning, this game contains depictions of violence and foul language. This game was created by Paul Hubens, one of the developers of the famous UFO 50 game. This game was ported by Geod last year, and this port only supports the demo of the game that you get from Steam, although if you did want to purchase the full game, you can do so for $4.99. Up next we have Deidre, still don't know how to say it. This is a port that we've covered before. It's an action roguelike game where you fight a looping gauntlet of bosses. This is another one that's not outright a Halloween game, but two of your main choices for characters are this skeleton person and a giant spider as you fight ghosts and such. I think it fits well enough. It's just a very well-made game. Sort of fits the theme, so I decided to include it. This game was ported by Slobsters, and it's completely ready to run, surprisingly. Next, we have Pac-Man ROM. Recent reports have talked about strange symptoms when trying this corrupted ROM of the classic Pac-Man. We can't confirm or deny it. Play it at your own risk. This is one of the ports that came out this month, ported by Slobsters, and it's ready to run. It's basically regular Pac-Man, but creepified, obviously, and you can only see what Pac-Man can see. So if Pac-Man wouldn't be able to see the ghost, you can't see the ghost on screen either, you know, based on Pac-Man's line of sight. Which I thought sounded like it would be really scary. Not really scary, but, you know, like, oh, whenever a ghost pops out of nowhere. But it's really not that bad. But it's a fun, unique spin on the classic Pac-Man game. Give it a shot in the spirit of Halloween. What lurks behind these walls remains untold. Wandering through the darkness of night, with his lantern in hand, what does Lucifer desire enough to brave the pitch black? Professor Lucifer is a top-down adventure puzzle game. Kind of like, it's got a lot of similarities to like Zelda Dungeons, the way that they do puzzles. It was developed by Rowan Futures on itch.io, and you do need the itch.io files for this game. It is free though. And it was ported by Not Your Average Paladin. And the last game on our list for this Halloween season is Hallowed Candy. An old-school arcade one-screen point-em-up. Emphasis is on killing and beating your friend's high score with an acute seasonal Halloween setting. And I will say, it is quite cute. I've said before I have a thing for pixel art, and this game has good pixel art. It's just a very solid, tiny little arcade game. It feels a lot like any classic arcade game. I did have a good bit of fun playing this one. This game was ported by Tab Return, and it was developed by Project Level Studios, who courteously made this game ready to run. Thank you so very much for watching. If you have any Portmaster game suggestions for the month of Halloween, you should have been subscribed because I asked for your help. No, but really, if you have any suggestions on Halloween-themed Portmaster games, leave them in the comments for the benefit of us all. You may have noticed I'm using a different mic now, so if the audio is too loud, too quiet, let me know and I'll try to adjust things for the next video. Aside from that, like, subscribe, you'll get to see more Portmaster monthly videos, and thank you for watching.